Hello, my name is Meriam Kamberipa and I'm visually impaired. While that comes with challenges, life is still a wild ride for me. So take along as I answer the following 10 questions. Oh yes, a lot. Let me start, for example, like with me, I'm a person who takes a taxi on my own. Whenever I'm coming here to the center, whenever I'm going to school, whenever I'm going in town, like mostly places where you find security guards to help you when you want to go in a shop. Oh, yeah, I always take the taxi on my own, but you'll find taxi drivers asking you like, some of them can behave very rude. Like, why did you take a taxi on your own while you know you cannot see? So why don't you ask somebody to assist you? Or maybe they'll be asking you, if you say you cannot see, why are your eyes opening or blinking and all those kind of things? And who washes you, like who baths you and who dresses you and all those type of questions. You know, to me it will always be funny, like, so you want to tell me you never met a visually impaired person before or what? And when they see you opening your cane, like this white stick that we are using, when you're walking there, oh, so that stick can talk. Does it smell? Does it tell you like which direction to go and so? And some in the location, they will even be asking you like, what happened? Why can't you see? Is it a case or a taboo in the family or what? Like a case in the family, or is it? Yeah, those type of questions that you will find within the community. While some of the innovative way I uses technology is by using my phone. For example, when I want to go on social medias, WhatsApp, Facebook, and all those kind of things to keep myself busy. Or when I'm studying, I want to Google something, I just put my talk back on my phone, then start using it to find the information that I need. Other technologies can be like a braille machine, even the one that I'm using here to type right now. It can also be a technology to me, because it's something that every year they come up with new type of braille machines according to the technology as the world is moving on. And other things are like listening to the television. I'm not a person really of the television, but I love listening to the news, and most of the time I listen to the radio. That's very easy. I myself am a counselor. Challenges when it comes my way, I always remember like, Meriam, you can't cry over a problem, because you always sit with people that are having much more greater problem than yours. So why should this situation be over you? So whenever I remember of how other people are suffering or going through a lot of things in life, it always makes it easy for me to overcome what I think was a problem in my life. Like, for example, let me say I can't find my direction. I'm outside there, the taxi dropped me on the other side of. I'd rather not get stressed. I stand there. If there's nobody passing by for me to ask to help me cross a road, I'll either lift my cane so that the cars can stop for me to see a blind person want to cross. I'll always listen if the environment where I am is very much safe. Then I can take my phone and call the people inside, like, please come out and see where I am. I don't know where I am. So those type of things. Let me say when I'm going through a personal problem, as I said, I always go back to other people that I spoke to. Then I learned that no, if there's something that you can't change in life, then you have to accept it. If there's something that is bothering you and you know there's no way that you can overcome it, ignore it, throw it behind you and keep moving on. Because life is moving on, life will never stuck with you when you're having a problem, you're sitting there crying, I can't see, I can't do what. Life is just moving on, will never wait for you until you are done crying. It will just move and leave you there. So the main thing is to accept what we are going through in life, and to remember that whatever we can't change, we have to accept it the way it is. I think this is one thing, it's just a gift from God with most of the visually impaired people. We are good at memorizing. We are good at remembering. We are good at mastering things. The place where you worked, like, I'm coming to spend most of my time here, or I'll be coming here every time. We always try to master, like, okay, when I was working like this, on my left there was a tree, on this side there was a rail, and those type of things. And we are also good at feeling, I think, with our feet. The stoop or the interlock is never always the same. The landmark, like where you are walking, where we are stepping, sometimes it's a line, sometimes there are tiles that are cracked, sometimes it's slippery, sometimes it's so. But most of the time, let me say, when we go out, I love mastering the place at night, or when it's quiet. When everybody is quiet, went to bed, or they are outside, and so I love going around that place and feeling like, oh, okay, so here there's a tree, so here there's a wall, so here there's what. And most of the time when I go in town, like my mom always tells me that I'm the one who taught her every place in town. Like I like asking, like, where are we? What is on our left? What is on our what? What color is that place? And so even next time when I'm taking a taxi on my own, I know how to direct, like, you're taking me to the center in Pasteur Street before you reach the robots of the Swapo School. It's on your right hand side, it's this color building, and it's written this and this. The main thing is just for us to accept, so that everything shall go well in life. For one to live in this world, you don't really need sight. I actually depend on my sense of hearing and my sense of touching, and the other senses are still alive. So that it doesn't mean like whatever we are doing in life, we always need sight, and so you can do everything without any sight. Not at all, because what seems to be my hobby, I still does it without any sight. As I said, I'm a person who loves singing. I love like singing in choirs, whether school choirs or church choirs. I'm a person who loves reading and writing, and we have the reading and the writing in Braille. We can write with our Braille machine or the frames, or there are a lot of things that we can use to write in Braille. Using my phone with a talkback, to write my SMSs, send SMSs, use social medias, and with the reading, I have my books in Braille, mostly the Bibles and whatever I can use. So there's nothing really that have stopped me from doing whatever I want to do in life. It's mostly when it comes to my studies. Some people would say, like the time that I was small, when my mother sent me to the north, like, no, the child is still small, you can't send her to the north. With so much she stays there, and so. But I thank my mom that she understood that I'm just a person like anybody else. I have to go to school. And I also thank teachers that are out there that understand that the person with visual impairment can live in an environment with any other kids. As I made a school for visually impaired now, and mainstream school where we are mingled with any other kids. Let me tell you a bit, like 1 to pre-primary to grade 10, I was just with visually impaired people. And then from there, 11 to 12, I have to go to Windhoek Technical High School. We have to mingle up with other people that doesn't have any disability. It was a bit hard. Being in a class of 42 while I used to be in a class of 10. A school with disability kids, were just allowed to be about 10 in the classroom, that's it. Now you have to be with 42, 45 people in the classroom. It was a bit hard, noisy. You are not being given that attention that you used to have at your school where you were, and the guiding. Sometimes the others, they want to run around and you can't run around the stairs, you might fall and all those kind of things. But I thank myself that I was very much independent, and people understood, like, they have to take us out so that we can be independent. I thank them, because if they could keep us only at that school, by now we could be more disabled. Not really unique, because the thing is that if you allow yourself to be independent or to accept whatever is happening within the community, then you also fit in it. disability doesn't mean inability. What other people can do can also be a special skill in my life if I want to do it. I love studying because, as I told you, I studied several course of studies, but I don't have a job until now. And I never put myself down. I know through all my studies, maybe one day I'll, out of them will be one that will make me to be successful. So the greatest joy in life, I love seeing people with disability moving forward, succeeding and prospering in whatever they are trying. The greatest joy in life, I love helping people to overcome what they thought they could never overcome in life. So my greatest joy, I can say, is actually being who I am and being open or able to do whatever I can do in life. Sighted people can also be there to support us, because you know wherever you are, you also need an eye. Let me say you're at home. Yeah, there are times that you feel like being alone, but there are times that you need other people, because if there's a snake in the room, how will you see it or which direction did it run? So we always also need eyes on our side.